Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm here. I'm here. Oh, hold on. I'm here. Oh, hold on. That was weird. Let me get rid of those tabs. Okay. Hello, everyone. Mary had 3 inches of hail. I can't even fathom that. That sounds horrible. Hey, Denise Crafty, thank you for worrying about me. I appreciate that. Hi, Dibby in California. Brian in New Jersey. Daryl. What about up yonder or down under? Hey, Tess. Sandy, please remind us where you are. Hey, Joshua. Monica is here. Steve, hello. I miss you so much. You and Rosemary. I wish we could visit. I wish you would come out and visit me. Well, anyway. Rebecca is here from, I know it's very windy. I was thinking about, it's very warm and beautiful outside. And I was thinking about, I wish you could see that view over there, but I can't get any light on my face. I'm going to order a light so that you'll be able to enjoy the view behind me. I just need a recommendation. If somebody has a good recommendation for a circle light, that just clips on my laptop, that's what I need. Let me know if you have a good recommendation. Anne is here. Thank you so much. She got her mug. Okay, I'm out of mugs currently. And Yvonne wanted one, and she sent me money, but I sent her money back. And I said, I'll let everyone know when I have more mugs. I don't have any more mugs right now. But I have instructed Gabrielle to order a late bloomer homestead stamp. So if people are interested in getting a late bloomer homestead mug, same mug, but with the different word on it, please let me know. And Patricia will take your name. Let's see. And I wanted to mention that Jack can't be here today. He's one of our usual moderators. He's my personal meteorologist because they are cowering in their basement right now due to severe high winds and thunderstorms. What is going on with these storms? Let's see. Where did you say you were with the 4 inches, the 5 inches of hail? Mary, Central NC. Wow. Okay, you're not that far from Asheville. My son's in Asheville now. I wonder if he got hail. I haven't heard anything. Good afternoon, Christina. It is good to see everyone. Please, I have a big question. Let me know if 5 o'clock on Sunday would be a better time for people. 5 o'clock Central would be a better time for people than 10 o'clock Sunday morning. I know that now that a lot of the churches are back open and people are going to church again, that I'm going to miss a lot of people on Sunday morning. And I started this Sunday morning thing. Well, when did I start this Sunday morning thing? I can't even remember now. A while ago, a year ago, 2 years ago. I don't know. Let's see. Anne is here from Phoenix. Oh, I just said that. Hey, Kevin in Big Wave, Florida. Lynn, you're going to have to change your Google name once you move to North Georgia, Kevin. Lynn is here from Illinois. Just found my channel today. Oh my gosh. You are my favorite person today. Everyone, welcome Lynn. She is a new subscriber and she just found my channel today. Lynn, my channel has gone gone through a major transformation because my life has gone through a major transformation in the last 2 years. So you'll see a lot of instructional videos from years past. And I have a lot, if you scroll down my playlist, I have, how to do a lot of things in gardening. And of course, there's my 5 seasons of late bloomer. I interview people. I've traveled around. I have travel videos. I've filmed public gardens. I've traveled to Europe, the Southeast, I say the Northeast, but it's not really. I didn't get that far north. I just went to Delaware and then over to Pittsburgh. But I've done California gardens. Anyway, I have a lot of things like that on my channel, and hopefully you'll be interested in what I'm doing now, which is learning how to homestead. Let's see. Lori is here from Oman. That's just fantastic. Sandy, Sandy, you're in Tennessee. That's fantastic. A lot of people are watching now from Tennessee. I'm so excited. Let's see. Victoria is here from Pennsylvania. Hail is just, I got a little bit of hail, but not much. Dee is here. Aw. Got birds singing in. I got birds singing here too, but I haven't really seen many birds since I stopped feeding off the porch. Let's see. Tatniev. Tatyanev. I know that I'm not saying that right. Where are you writing from? And have you watched the channel before? Susan is here from Florence, Oregon. Well, that's what I was going to do. I was going to do a live from the porch, but it's very windy and I have not gotten my AirPods connected to my laptop. I don't know. Something's is malfunctioning with my whole Bluetooth system. I can't airdrop anything from my phone to my laptop. The whole Bluetooth thing is just, I don't know. I'm going to have to spend some time on it. At any rate, I don't think you'd be able to hear me because it's a little too windy. Let's see. Who did I miss? I'm going to have more than just raised beds. There's no way. I mean, this is expensive. And in terms of the wood, the soil, the labor, I mean, that's cost me a bundle. So I'm going to rent a tiller and use the soil that I have in the yard heretofore. We're going to finish 1/8 bed because I have to segregate the asparagus. I've been instructed that I must segregate the asparagus, keep it away from the, what's this stuff called? Bermuda grass. It'll kill it, so I have to do that. But afterwards, I've got to get all this stuff planted. All those plants that I bought, the elderberry is just exploded with leaves, and the grapevines are blooming, even though their roots are wrapped in newspaper still. I haven't planted any of that stuff because of all this bad weather we've had. So anyway, I'm encouraged today. It was beautiful and we got a lot done. Connie is here. Okay. Okay, Mary, thank you. Let's see. Okay, Happy, thank you. Yes, we're going to have another, Lynn S. from Ohio. We're going to have another drop in temperature this coming week too. It's going to go down to 29, I think. Let's see. Thank you for that statistic, Joshua. Country Homestead Preacher, new watcher here. Enjoy your videos. Fantastic. Where do you live? What country are you in? What countryside do you hail from, Country Homestead Preacher? Mei Ling is here, my good friend. Say hello to Mei Ling. Thank you for tuning in. Coco is here. Mary is in Asheboro. Okay, 3 hours from, well, they probably got some bad weather. I haven't heard from him in a couple of days. Cheryl is here from Southern California. That sounds awesome. Awesome, Connie. And Debbie got a sweatshirt. Do you like it? Debbie, is it still, I hope it's still cool enough for you to want to wear it. Riverbank, California. I don't know where Riverbank is, actually. Susan is here from West Virginia. Susan got, recently got a mug. Oh, that's true. Was that the very first one? You are right, Brian. Brian is such a fan. I really appreciate your support, Brian. Yes, I did a live stream from Walker's apartment in Maple Grove, Minnesota. Christmas, let's see. I think it was right before Christmas. Yeah. And I was using my cell phone. I didn't have I didn't have even the little tripod for it. And I put it with a rubber band around the handle of my suitcase and set my suitcase sideways on his kitchen, his eating table. And it was like falling over. And yeah, I remember that very well. And he said hello. That was awesome. I didn't remember that was the first one though, but maybe it was. Okay. Let's see. Sharon Kaye is new to my channel. Thank you so much. I was afraid I wasn't, after yesterday's video, some people said, oh, don't be discouraged, don't be down, the weather is such a huge adjustment. I hope I didn't seem down or lacking of inspiration yesterday. I was just sharing my thoughts about all this storm. But anyway, Sharon, thank you so much. From Colorado to Tennessee. Oh, fantastic. Well, it is kind of storming, where we are, I got to say, but there's so many advantages to being here. And of course, you can, Sharon, you can speak with John Haffenecker, who is in Colorado, and he had snow last week. So he is really interested in getting over here too. 30 inches. Oh my God. Let's see. Devils is here. Can you remind us where you are, Devils? Let's see. We don't know what happened last week, Connie, with that. It's funny. Alabama. My mother's from Alabama, country homestead preacher. Many, 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 many fond memories of visiting my grandmother in Alabama. Okay, Sharon is in Highlands Ranch. And now, did you say what state you were in? Oh yeah, Colorado. Right. Cammie is here. Cammie, and where's my mug rug? Did everybody get to see my mug rugs? I moved it, honestly, because I was doing some stuff on the, oh, here it is, on the table. Now I'm going to do it with the sun hitting it. You're going to see that the eyes are shiny. It didn't really show up in that other video I did, but look. Wait, is the sun hitting those eyes? Can you see that they're shiny? Well, see, they have a little blue sequin and a clear crystal sequin. Anyway, when you turn it a certain way, and it's exactly what happens when I look at her, when it hits a certain way, it just hits that plate on her lens and it just goes white. It's really interesting. Thank you again, Cammie. That was really sweet. Oh, okay. But do you have a river in Riverbank? It just seems like there's just no water in California. 5-foot diameter tumbleweeds that recently blew in from, uh, wow. Well, Kevin is talking about just chill. Consider the first year as a trial run. It's true. I have major, and you're going to see this, not in the very next video. The next video, well, no. The next video will be some a compilation of clips that I shot before yesterday of all of the water and my yard and how all the grass. It's just, it's a little walking tour down to the mailbox and back. And then the next one will be hopefully tomorrow afternoon. I'll do like I did last Monday afternoon. I did a premiere of week 1 of the raised bed build with the whole redo of the garden. And I hope to get that edited for tomorrow at 5 for a premiere. So we'll see. We'll see if that happens. But I just watched Jess. I always have it. I always call her Jen, but I know it's Jess. Jess at Roots and Refuge, and she was sitting in her greenhouse, and I started turning green with envy. And I'm going, I have to have a greenhouse like that. I mean, literally, she is sitting there shooting her video. There's light all around. There's perfect light on her skin, and what she's showing, and she's got the table here and the camera here, and then she's like doing the dirt, and she gets her hands dirty, and she reaches over like this, turns the water on, and just rinses her hands off. I'm going, I want that. That is what I want. I want water. I want light. I want a table to work on, to shoot videos, and that's what I want. So once we get this done, I'm going to have Justin start working on my greenhouse. I just have to figure out where to put it. That's my problem. Because I have this big, beautiful front yard, and the flattest area out there is over there, just this way of where I hope to put the 1,000 square foot flat row crops garden. And I plan to pipe water down from the cistern. So I'll have a spigot down there. So I'll have rainwater down there. But there are a lot of trucks that go up and down this road because there are 2 big farmers at the end of the road, one of which I've met. Very nice, but these trucks go by all day. So that really is not good for filming. So I've got to figure it out, because I've got so many water issues back here. I mean, you wouldn't believe that last night's storm. Oh dear. Wait, who just sent me that? Oh, Jack just said a roof was blown off of a house west. Oh, Jamie Ezel just sent me $40. Oh, what am I going to do? I don't have mugs yet. Well, I'll just have her make me 6 more mugs with Late Bloomer Gardener, because the other thing hasn't even come in yet. Oh, I am looking outside. I have these 1-inch worms. I know I'm jumping around. I didn't finish my thought on the greenhouse. But I have these posts on my railing for my porch, and there's little grooves in the round balls that at the top of the fence post, and there are all these 1-inch worms all around in those grooves. And I'm going, what are they? And I said, I have to ask my audience today, what are they? I have never seen anything like it. Why would they go there? Why on earth would they go there? So it's just like these grooves carved in the wood, and in the grooves are those worms, little 1-inch larva of some kind. And I'm thinking that it can't be a good thing. I just can't believe it's a good thing. So what do you guys think about that? And I've also got to see not that I'm going to copy Jess's greenhouse, but I would like to see the outer structure, because I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the glass greenhouse that they built out of white, because it looked a lot bigger than that and it looked more versatile. So she must have, and then I've also seen her have a hoop house. And also I thought they were moving. So I am very confused about what I actually saw today. She was in a greenhouse and it was what I want. Okay. So if anybody knows what those worms, the larvae are, please let me know. Hello, Marie. Oh, yes. Thank you, Ed. Oh, my goodness. We have 145 people. Welcome. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for finding me. And I hope you subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. Scroll down and click all so you don't miss a thing right here on my new Tennessee homestead. But we have 148 people watching and only 51 of these. So if you could just take a second and click off the live chat and hit that like button, that would be awesome. And then click the live chat and get right back on. And if you've never said hello, if you've watched for a while, for sure, you need to say, hi, I am Susie from Alabama, or Genevieve from En Français, France, or wherever you are. Please let us know, because we do keep track of that. Why? I don't know. We just do. We keep track of the countries and the number of states. Patricia keeps a record of that. So I think that's awesome. So those are the big things on the agenda. We made a lot of progress in week 2, which I'll be bringing you in a separate video. Today was officially the first day of week 3. And I could not be happier. I am so blessed to have found Justin. He's a very hard worker. He's dedicated to his work and takes great pride in his work, and he thinks about it. And I'm so blessed and grateful that he's here. And I said, we will just keep working together as long as you enjoy it. And, and I can afford it. So let's see. D, that's interesting. Yeah, see, that's the thing here. It's not a barren canvas. It's like there's things already here, and some of those things really need work. In fact, I am now really wanting this, one of the things that I was waiting on for these water projects is for it to dry up a little. We haven't been able to do anything since the water main was replaced. And so, he hasn't been back. And remember that last video, he says there was water under the house. You think there was water then with 4 inches? Oh, no. We were talking today and well, I told him a couple of days ago, I really wanted him to just turn it on and see if that bladder and that pumping the rainwater from the cistern actually worked. I don't know if it actually works and it's just turned off, or if it has to be repaired. I don't know. So he was just he thought of it today. He says, well, why don't I just check? Because I wanted to water something I was planting. And I wanted to use rainwater. And so he opened the door down there and he said, there's 10 inches of water under my office. 10 inches. Do you know how long it's going to take to dry out 10 inches of water? Oh my goodness. Excuse me, I feel like I need to sneeze. Sorry, I just had a tickle. Well, Mike, Mike is asking about the water behind my house. There's a big hill that way. And we have had a gargantuan amount of rain. There was flash flooding in this whole area for days. And I just drove, I'll tell you why I'm ticked off. I forgot to get to that. But I drove to um, that way today on the highway, and there's flooding everywhere. I am so grateful that I am on a hill, but the thing is, there's water pouring out of those woods, and it just comes down in this yard, and there was like this much water all along the back. And there's this much water standing beside the shop on the uphill side. I mean, that's one of the water projects we have planned. So is this. We were planning on putting in a French drain in the back, and either a French drain or just a ditch with gravel or something beside the shop, because the bottom joist laying on the concrete in the shop was wet halfway up. So, I mean, it's just so much water. It was pouring across the driveway like a stream this morning, and it was still trickling along this afternoon. So there's just so much water up there. And, this is the complete opposite experience of California, where, for the first 8 years I was doing my garden, we were in an official drought. We would go 7 months without a drop of rainwater. And it was so rare to have rain between April and October that one time on July 18th or 17th or 18th, yeah, it rained for about 2 hours, soft rain. And I made a video. It was one of the best videos I've ever made. I absolutely love that video. This was when, can't remember if my editor was still with me at that point, but my sound editor was. And yeah, that was really something. I mean, it was something to actually commemorate with a video, because it never rains in July in Los Angeles. But wow, what a lot of rain. I don't know what we're going to do. Well, yes, you're right, Crafty. Until I get that thing repaired down there, I should put a sump pump, but I don't know how to get it out. Do I just have to leave the door to the under the house open, or what? But you're right. Is the berm, I get confused, D, is the berm this, or is the swale this? So one of them is up and one of them is down. The down is for the water, and the up is where you plant your plants in permaculture. Rebecca would know this. Let's see. Ashley is here from South Mississippi. Wonderful. What? 17-year cicadas? Is it cicadas? I forget if it's cicadas. Oh my gosh. Now that's interesting, because I know when I did my Southeast trip and I went through Charleston. Was it the Charleston where I did that video? Yeah. Charleston, South Carolina. They were doing it, and that was in 2017. That was only 3 years ago. So I don't know how that works. Nana is here from England. Oh, yes, absolutely, Connie. And that is on my mental list, and I keep forgetting to plug that into we're doing this tomorrow kind of thing. But I really need that. I need the railing in the front and the railing in the back. Railings. I'm writing it down. And when I do, I'll look at that. Acadius can't spell it, but this year they're. So Yvonne, you got my email, right? I refunded your money until I have more mugs, but I just got another order for mugs, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell her to make a few more. And oh, so you guys are saying that these little larvae are the cicadas? No. I mean, they're like 1 inch long. I would think a cicada larva would be huge. Oh, fantastic. Yes, Mary is a huge fan, and I am a huge fan of hers, Sharon Kaye. So thank you so much for checking me out. I can't wait I am going to do a video tribute to Mary. I'm going to make her beef bone broth. I've already got the stuff, got all the stuff in my refrigerator. And I have the oxtails, I have the beef bones, and the vegetables for the stock. And I can't wait to have time to do that. It's got to do it very soon. So I hope I answered your question, Mike. We just had I've never been through a lightning storm like I was last night. I literally took a screenshot at 1:30 in the morning, and the whole area around me was solid red. And when I say around me, I mean within 50 miles. It was unbelievable. And it went on. Somehow I managed to go back to sleep, and it went on. And I kind of woke up a little bit at 3:58, and it was just starting to calm down. But it was just like this, flashing. And I have these dark shades, but you could see the flashing around the edges. And it was, I would look out the door or the window, and it would just be like white, like fireworks. I've never experienced anything like it. Wood beetles. No, but I can go take a picture of them. They're right there. I'm looking right at them. Well, if it's cicadas, what am I supposed to do with them? Who just sent me that? A 213 area code. Let's see. Let's see, where are we? Okay, D says, draw a scale map of the property. Yeah. Hey, Vivian, remind everybody where you are. Hey, Maria, she's in Canada. I did. Are you the one that recommended? Termite larva? Shall I go get some and show it to you? Would you be able to tell? If they're termite larvae, I never even seen termite larvae. I thought termite larvae would, are they like little worms? Okay, I'm gonna go get some. Hold on. Okay, they rolled up when I flicked them off. I'm going to try to keep this in the sun so you can see it. Wait, no, where's the sun? Can anybody tell me what they are? When they're stretched out, they're almost an inch long. And they're kind of gray, pink. And it looks like they have, well, yeah, they have little caterpillar feet. Oh, good. Is that you, Rebecca? Who is telling me? Who is texting me? Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. But what are these things? Anybody know? I can't believe they're good. I'm going to leave it there for a minute. Um, and anyway, I think I answered your question, Maria. I did see her video about Garden Answers video about the greenhouses. I took somebody's advice, maybe it was yours, and I'm not going to be able to. I don't even know. I didn't see how she was going to procure this really fancy one from England or Canada or wherever it's coming from, but I can't do that. And I didn't really like any of the other ones. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, good. You had tornadoes too, R. McGrath. Remind everybody where you are. Oh, moving within the year. Where are they going, Tracy? Tent caterpillars? And I think that's not good. I think those are not good, right? Let's see. Yvonne, I sent the money back and I sent you an email and I said I didn't have any mugs and I would let you know when I did and because you could send the money again. And be sure if anybody sends me any money to send to a friend, because otherwise PayPal takes out about 30% of the $5 that I would make. So that's why I sent it back, Yvonne. I sent the full amount back. And then you can send it back. Next time you can send it to a friend. But I will contact Gabrielle today and I will say, I need you to make some more mugs. So it will probably be a couple of weeks before we have them. Okay, stay. Let's see. Hello, organic gardening in Colorado. California. I almost said California. Organic gardening in North Carolina. That's funny, Daryl. Stanislaus River. That sounds so pretty. Nunya Bidness. Shelly from Chattanooga is here. Thank you for joining. And oh my goodness, we have 174 people. 73. What happened? I think that this is a record, and I appreciate everybody that's tuning in. I'm going to do that. Except light's getting a little too intense. There we go. Oh wow. Well, you gave it your whole life, Sharon. So it's time. Let's see. My mother was born in the country, kind of not a few miles from Lexington, Alabama, I think. Oh, peach country. That's fantastic. Christina is here from St. Charles, Illinois. I know I'm going backwards. Carl is here. Happy. Yes, thank you so much. Oh, that's nice. Sounds like good weather. Oh, I know. The storms have just been incredible, Jennifer. Last night I was, I potted up. I thought, well, if I'm just going to have to sit here and wait for this lightning thing to be over, which I thought at the time it was going to, I'm keeping an eye on those worms. They're on the move. Wow, they really move fast. Look at this. Well, they stopped when I moved the paper. uh, uh, oh my goodness gracious. Tracy was close to a tornado touching down. And Jack told me after this was the night before yesterday's video, that when I was under the stairs, I was in that's my hideaway, guys, right there. I have my washer and dryer back there, and then there's some space right behind it, and my storm radio is right here. And so I'm like right there on the other side of that wall. I had a helmet on, my ski helmet, and pillows, sleeping bag, the cat, of course, my identification, snacks, gallon of water, emergency light, cell phone, backup battery. I think I was pretty prepared. I'm just really good. And he told me later that two were headed right for me, and they lifted right before me. And if they had hit, it would have been a direct hit. So I think my prayers were answered. Let's see. Okay, I went way back. I hope I picked up everybody. So, a Norman well, they certainly look like inchworms, but what are inchworms bad? They're an inch long, Norman. They're an inch long. Let's see. Why are they moving, Tracy? Do you know? I'm talking about Jess at Roots and Refuge. We have 178 people. That is definitely a record, everyone. I hope you'll subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, scroll down and hit all. And I hope to continue to bring you usually upbeat, informative, entertaining videos, learning how to homestead here in Tennessee for the first time. Pamela is here from Taiwan. Oh my goodness. That's fantastic. I don't, Taiwan was on my mind yesterday. Isn't that interesting? It was in the news, so that's why it was on my mind. Thank you so much for tuning in, Pamela. Well, she was not sitting in a hoop house today. In her tomato video that she just uploaded a couple of days ago, she was not sitting in a hoop house, I don't think. I've seen the hoop house. And the hoop house has a platform, a raised bed for right down the middle where she can grow tomatoes up higher. She was sitting in front of a table. She had a water faucet. The ceiling was high. She had big, high shelves to put stuff. And it didn't seem like the little glass one, because that's more of a charming little showcase kind of greenhouse, I thought. I just need to watch more, but I just haven't had time. Okay. I'm scrolling back. Wow, I got so far back. Okay, Dee, I will go tomorrow and get a sump pump. But remember when Ken was here and he was saying this is the lowest point in the house and that it will dry out. But I mean, we had such a gully washer that maybe it won't. Thank you for asking, Happy. My brother saw my mother this week and she was doing well. They're not inchworms. Okay. Um, Little Farmer's Farm is here. Um, let's see. Oh, in Pacific Grove. I was in Pacific Grove to see the monarch butterflies. Hey, Tony from Little Farmer's Farm. It's so good to see you. Thank you for joining. We have 190. Oh my gosh, Happy, we might get to 200. Wouldn't that be awesome? It's 5:45. We've got 15 minutes. We might make it. Let's see. Oh, okay. How many acres do they have, Tracy? Just curious. Must be a big operation to move animals and kids. And I mean, they're certainly not going to abandon their greenhouses, I wouldn't think. Mary, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Um, my mother was very scared of storms because her father was very scared of storms, and it kind of rubbed off on me. And of course, there weren't many storms in Los Angeles. I just don't remember it. We'd have the winds. I never liked those either, but when we would have a lightning storm, I wouldn't be very happy. Yeah, no, these definitely have. Oh, come on, don't do that. Oh gosh, they're getting everywhere. What should I do with them? Should I just squish them? I mean, they can't be good, right? Is there any chance that these? Gosh, that thing is galloping. Uh, M. Shields is here from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Thank you so much. Marilee and Dave. Thank you so much, Marilee. I'm happy that you're here. Let's see. Small jar with a few of those worms. That's a perfect suggestion. I will do that tomorrow. Thank you, Dee. She says to take a small jar with a few of these worms to the county agent's office, and I will do that. No, these are not cutworms. No, I know all about cutworms. Get back. Get back up there. Get back. Let's see. Flush the bugs or put back outside. It's a good idea. There's plenty more outside. They're not gonna be missed. Hold on. I'm back. Black orchid is here. No, I don't really have oak trees around the house, and they're actually on my stair. Why is the sun doing that? They're actually on the stairwell knob thingy. You know a thing like where is it? You know that thing? They're like all in the little grooves of that thing outside. Okay. No, Linda, she said they weren't termite. They're definitely caterpillars. Woo! What is 120 kilometers? Let's see. I forget how fast that is, but it sounds horrible. Ecocentric. Well, the question is, how do you control the chickens? Are they going to be on the porch? I mean, come, it's just like, I don't know. Let's see. Thank you, Banuri Tenshi. Thank you so much. Where are you writing from? You sound like you might be from another country, and we do keep track of that. Thank you, Cami. The finial. Of course it is. I forgot that term. Wait, we'll make preserved pineapples. Pamela is in Taiwan. I'm not sure what the conversation was. We'll make preserved pineapples. Pineapple orders canceled by China is a headache for farmers. Can't eat that much. Preserved pineapple is good to make pineapple bitter melon chicken soup. Ooh, that sounds wonderful. That sounds absolutely. I've only had bitter melon once in my life, and I ate it at OAG, Old Alabama Gardener, Charles. And he prepared it for me. Or maybe his wife prepared it. His wife is from Okinawa, and she really likes bitter melon. So he has, I don't know if you saw that video, but he has I bet he's growing a bitter melon trellis that's the size of this part of this room here, probably 8 feet by 8 feet or 10 feet by 10 feet, all just bitter melon. It's incredible. I agree. What country, homestead preacher, can you tell me your name, please? Up north of the 49th. Sorry, 98 miles per hour. That is like tornado, like very, very fast tornado. Oh, 199, you guys. Somebody call somebody, just so that we can say we made it to 200. That's incredible. 196. Wait, don't leave. Don't leave. We had 199. What happened? But please, everyone, if you're on mobile, just click off the live chat for a moment and hit the like button, so we have lots and lots of likes for the live stream. I appreciate that. Let's see. That's funny. Let's see. Okay, Tess. Of course, I know. Did we get over 200? I missed it. It's down to 191. What happened? Oh, people are getting off to hit the like button. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. We got to 201 briefly. What happened? Banister thingy. Yeah, that's what I need to, that's what I'll call it. Keith is here. 75 miles per hour. That still sounds, I think Jack told me anything over 60 is considered, 70 is considered tornado, right? Yes, we do. We do. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so the reason, I think I'm caught up. Yeah, but we lost 10 people. We were over 200. Oh, come on, everybody. Call somebody. No, I didn't. This happened yesterday. I mean, it happened during the night. We discovered it today, which is Sunday. I could have, if I had thought of it, I didn't even think of it. We discovered it by accident. So, I mean, I'm sure it's still down there. So, I mean, I could just go buy one. I could go tonight and buy one to Lowe's or Home Depot. And Justin will be here at 7 in the morning. That's probably what I should do, and just do that first thing, pump out whatever's left down there. What? M. Shields. Look up Feature Man on YouTube. He's in Nashville, and his garden needs work. He has 200,000 followers from eating TV dinners and Hollywood stories as an extra. Well, he may have a lot of stories. I did some extra work when I first started, and I said, I'm not doing that anymore. Not doing it. Oh, Miss Blue, thank you for telling me that. I'm wishing I could have seen that because it's gone now. Yes, I have an upstairs. I have a 2 bedrooms and then a bonus room upstairs and a small, very small bathroom. Well, our seed ticks, Kevin, our seed ticks, they're not Lyme ticks, right? And why do they call them seed ticks? Because, thank you, Beatrice. Donnie, yes, bitter melon, you have to cook it. It's not the kind of thing like zucchini. You can steam it and eat it with nothing on it and it tastes great. It's not like that. The recipe and the preparation are everything. And in fact, they really knew how to prepare it, and still I didn't really like it, to tell you the truth. But the reason I was ticked off this morning, well, a friend of mine gave me that title, which I thought was appropriate because as I was getting ready for my live stream and I took a shower and I realized there was a tick on me. My first Tennessee tick. And this Tennessee chick had a Tennessee tick. And I couldn't reach it. It was in a place on my backside that I could not reach. And so I didn't want to waste a minute. And I got into the car and I got dressed first. And I got in the car and I went to urgent care and had them take it off. But it's just really annoying to think that, just the little amount, it could have happened the day I did the walk through the woods, probably did the walk through the woods, which was days ago, right? But fortunately, it was not engorged, and maybe it was just traveling around in my clothes for 2 or 3 days before it latched onto me. I don't know. But I mean, he wasn't worried at all. But he did want to give me a prescription just to be safe. So that's what happened this morning. I had a tick on me. Yeah, it's interesting. You can have 200,000 followers and people are just watching you eat TV dinners. Okay, he must be a good storyteller, It's 196 now. It's building back up. Thank you so much, everyone. 197. And if it gets over 200 again, I'm going to take a screenshot because I missed it before. Mary, text her and tell her to get on, please, and all of her friends. Tricia is here. Tricia, remind me where you are. Thank you so much. D, thank you. Oh my goodness. Let's see. D is okay. Connie, you're so practical. Yeah. Call and see if they have a sump pump before I rush over there. I don't really like to go out at night, to tell you the truth. And if I go out tonight, it's still not going to be pumped before in the morning. And theoretically, I could get up early in the morning and go over there and be back here almost by the time he does. Or since he gets up at 5 every morning, I could have him pick it up. That's probably what I'm going to do. Yes, D. I think there were a lot of issues that should have been disclosed. I mean, how is it possible that the main water line breaks just like the month I get here? After what, all these years? Well, yeah. Yeah, well, that's what a little skin will do for you, Happy. Skin and muscles. That's not my selling point, unfortunately. 194. Thank you so much. If anybody has just tuned in, we are getting off. I'm so sorry. Please go back and watch it again. Thank you so much for joining us. We have a great group of people, and we all love each other and sign in and share where we are and share information and ideas. And I hope you will join again very soon. Let me see if there are any other. This wood, I don't think the cats would scratch this wood very well. I mean, unless they intentionally did it. If they're just walking, I don't think it would. It's pretty got a pretty hard finish on it. Well, I'm doing it tomorrow morning, Linda. I'm gonna text Justin right after this. Let's see, 189. Well, thank you, Tony. Thank you. It's a bit like straw, but uh, TSC has a good spray for your boots and clothes. What is this? What is TSC? Is that Tractor Supply Company or something? What is TSC? Because I just bought some. I just bought some spray. I'm not sure where I put it. I don't know if it works really well. It doesn't have DEET in it. DEET is supposed to be really bad. But then in Asheville, excuse me, in Ashland, when I was up in Ashland, they had these horrible black flies. And she said, if you don't use the strongest stuff, they're going to bite you. It was pretty small. Let's see. We're talking about the tick. Oh, I know. This has been going on since time immemorial, Coco. It's the wasting that was always on my mind in California, the wasting of water on the front lawns. One time they tracked down and this was before public shaming really became a thing. And they tracked down two of the largest water users in Los Angeles, and one was in Bel Air, and they used something like 50,000 gallons a day or something. No, I don't know what it was. It was something outrageous. And the other one was down in Palos Verdes. Both of them, admittedly, are very wealthy areas. Yeah, I know, Tony. Whew. I hope I gave everybody a little bit of a laugh. Let's see. Oh, I wish I'd known that. Would have saved me about 3 hours. Gosh, that took forever. Anita Lincoln. Where are you writing from, Anita? Emmanuel is here. Emmanuel, we've missed you. We're getting off. Let's see. This tick was bigger than a period at the end of his sentence. And he said it didn't look like a deer tick. So I said, aren't you going to test it? He goes, no, he just threw it in the trash. I said, aren't you going to put alcohol on there or something? He says, no, don't need it. I was okay. I could have had Justin do that. I came out and I said, Justin, I thought about asking you to do this, but I didn't want to embarrass you. And he said, "Oh, in Iraq, we took 30 ticks off of each other every day." He said we had tick checks. We checked each other 3 times a day for ticks in Iraq. 30 ticks a day. Uh, Thieves is a registered brand of Young Living. Thieves essential oil blend is a registered. So I don't know what it is that your friends make. Maybe it's something similar. Isabel is here. Thank you from Portugal. Angie, I was just referring to you before to your black flies. Oh, yes, it's very late and I'm getting up. Christopher, and I just wanted to acknowledge everyone. Thank you so much, Sandra. Let's see. Oh, what a great idea. Hey, Stephanie, I'm not too far from Lebanon, Tennessee. Diana Subeni. Well, this was round. Oh, I would have to have 100. Oh, I would have to have 300 opossums, to eat all the ticks around here. Angie is here from Piedmont, Alabama. Thank you. Oh, well, Diana, if they've dampened off, I think I would start over. I mean, it's just like you're kind of fighting a losing battle with if the stems have just kind of gotten skinny and drooped over. I mean, you're just not going to correct that. I would just start with new seeds, start over. What do this Japanese beetle larva look like? Do they look like this? Bye, Tony. Anyway, up north of the 49 says, take a cotton towel and put on a stick, then run it over the grass, and you will know how bad your well, are the ticks going to jump onto the cotton towel? Is that what happens? Yeah, I'm not sure where it crawled up. Who knows? Maybe I have more. And I sort of remember just peeling off my clothes and putting them in the washer when I got home, but I don't know how it happened. He said it can happen just walking out here. I mean, it might not have even been the woods. Check Linden. She's never had a tick. Oh gosh, I hope she doesn't have any. Somebody I knew grew guineas. I'm trying to think who that was. Well, no, don't Doug and Stacy have guineas? I'm pretty sure they do. I don't know how any bird could find a tick, though. It's just they're so small. No kidding. That's interesting. Marseille remedy. Marseille remedy. Where are you located, Stephanie? Good point, Dee. Guinea fowl crap on the porch. Okay. Well, Rose, I had a tick on me this morning, and I went to the urgent care because I couldn't reach it, and I couldn't really see if it was, how far along it had progressed or how long it had been there. So I put a notice on the community page. If you're ever wondering if there's a change, I always put a notice on the community page, and so that's what I did. But I'm glad you caught it. Maybe you can watch it later. I think we had some fun. Um, where's the water coming from? Rain. It's like raining every other day, and it's just everything is saturated, and it's all flowing to the river. Um, Wait, a big white grub with a dark head. What are you talking about, Eric? Because I used to have those. Those are what are those? I photographed those on my show. Let's see. Sharon Ross is new to YouTube. Holy cow. Well, that's fantastic that you found me. If you're new to YouTube, I mean, there's so many content creators out there. I'm glad you found me, Sharon, and I hope you'll come back. I usually do a live stream on Sunday and Wednesday. And if you know what the community page is, which you can find from any homepage of any channel, if you click to their homepage, you'll see community. I have announcements there. And everyone, there are many ways to support this channel, and you can find them under any of my videos. So I hope you will. And to my followers who have just sent me money for a late bloomer mug, I will have some more made, and I will be letting you know when they're ready. White cotton towel. Okay. They stick to cotton. They love cotton. I see. We wear plastic bags around our legs to keep ticks away. They love cotton. Well, when I was walking up there, I had my plastic snake things on. There's like solid plastic from the neck down below the ankle. So I don't think they got onto my socks. So I don't know how it happened. I think it probably happened walking around here. And duct tape. Good heavens, do I really have to get all that garb on just to go out to my place, go out to my yard? Hi, Bill. Where are you writing from? I don't remember your last name. Oh, that's great, James. I'm glad to hear from you. I'm glad you're working in a grocery store garden. I'm glad a grocery store has a garden. Oh, the Japanese beetle. Okay. Freezing spray. Interesting. Well, I could reach it, but I couldn't grab it with the tweezers because I couldn't see that well. I was using a mirror looking behind me. No, it was Tess. I ask her to make 6 at a time, and I've got 2 orders, so I'll ask her to make 6 if you would like one. You can, if anybody sends me the $40 for donation, I wind up with about $5 if you send to a friend. If you don't remember to hit, and this is at the end of when you donate, if you don't send it to a friend, then PayPal will assume it's a commercial exchange and take out a commission. Bye, Yvonne. Thank you. I don't want to do that. Holy cow. From Greece. That's fantastic, Bill. Thank you for joining a country I've never been to and always wanted to go. I mean, it's sort of like the beginning of civilization. Um, yeah, Daryl was saying that once the Tiggers go, then when once the ticks fade back when it gets hot, then the chiggers come out. Angela, Angie, you you guys, she says the black flies and ticks slurp up 40% DEET on her skin like they're slamming margaritas. That is so funny. That makes me want to have a margarita. It's just that kind of day. Jump out of trees. Well, now I'm going to be thinking I've got them in my hair all the time. You know, I mean, how do you find them if they're in your hair? Yes, no kidding, Linda. I thought I would never leave, but life changes. Buy some spray starting fluid, ether. Ether? To spray on a cotton swab? Oh, I should have done that. I was just, I just a little bit freaky about, I had a very good friend. Haven't really heard from her much since I moved, but anyway, she was just gardening on her roses or something in the backyard and got a deer tick bite, and she went immediately and turned the deer tick in, and it was a deer tick. She got Lyme disease, and she struggled with all kinds of health issues for like 10 years at least until she kind of got equalized, and she had to go to the doctor she found a great acupuncturist and I think an herbalist or something, and who just saved her. But it took a good 10 years for her to get back to normal. And I just like freak out every time I got a tick on me when I went to Sharon's Natural Gardens in Delaware. And I left there and we went out and walked, and we checked for ticks there. But somehow it got in my clothes, and it was like sort of underneath the waistband back here. I found it when I was in the shower. Felt something. I thought, and I had my friend who I was staying with come, and she grabbed the tweezers and got it out of there. But I still called and got an antibiotic. I know Daryl says that's dumb because you'd be taking antibiotics 24/7. Yeah, I don't know if I have. It's been so long since I polished my nails. I don't know if I have any polish remover. Oh, I hope I don't have fire ants. I remember when I was at Lizzie Lou's family farm in North Carolina, and she had this hill of fire ants, and I saw them, and I said, "What do you do about those?" And she gets a flamethrower. She gets out her flamethrower. Oh, Debbie. I just don't ever drink, but today I just feel like one. I thought about the nail polish. I really did. It's crazy. I can't believe peppermint oil. I could have just done that. That's incredible. I didn't know that, Haffy. Oh, I didn't know that. Justin Rhodes suffers from Lyme disease. I don't know. I don't have any Melaleuca oil. What is Melaleuca oil, Dee? Hey, Janice. I don't know if I've noticed that you were here 2 weeks ago. I removed black. The head of the tick was the size of a poppy. So So it was already engorged. What on earth is Wonderside? Never heard of that. I'm writing this down. Ether. I've never bought ether in my life. Hey, Steve, I'm sorry we're just getting off. By the way, Steve, we went over 200 today. It was amazing. Oh, I have tea tree oil. I could have done that. Bye, everyone. Let's see. Lime is better. Oh, that's just terrible. I've never heard of anything. Who knows how to melt aluminum? You probably do. I don't know how to do that. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. It was so exciting to have over 200 people join this live stream, especially since it was unscheduled until an hour ago. If you like this time, please leave me a comment below the video. Please remember to like when you jump off this. Click out of that live chat before you click out of the video, the live stream, and hit that like button. And if you do that, then we should have at least 200 of those likes. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you, moderators. I couldn't do it without you. So thank you to everyone. God bless you, and have a wonderful week.